Did you know that bees symbolize prosperity and sustainability to many people? Are you aware that the reason you are alive and healthy today can be largely attributed to bees? It is even said that they play an important role in the economic growth of nations. Sounds bizarre, right? Well, you've got the right video. We will answer all your questions in a bit, but if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, kindly do so right now. And turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out on all the insightful stuff we are bringing you. In this video, we will be looking at how invaluable bees are to the existence of man. Although many are unaware, humans and nature both need this flying insect to survive and thrive. We would also look at how honey and wax produced by bees are relevant to society. This promises to be an interesting and insightful journey. The history of bees. Bees seem to have been around forever. The earliest record of a bee was way back millions of years ago. As you know, they are flying insects which are closely related to wasps and ants. There are over 20,000 known species of bees. Some of these species are honeybee, stingless bee, bumblebee, carpenter bee, mason bee, leafcutter bee, and sweat bees. The honeybees, stingless bees, and bumblebees live socially in colonies, while the others mentioned live solitary. They are best known for their role in pollination, and in the case of the best known bee species, the honeybee, it is known for its production of honey. Bees are the most populous pollinators that exist. Their pollination is important both ecologically and economically, as they are responsible for the rich flower and food diversity we enjoy today. Most flowering plants cannot self-pollinate, and the wind pollination is not very efficient. Hence, they play a vital role in pollination, which results in the production of fruits and food. The discovery of honey by man was life-changing, like the discovery of fire. Honey was the most important sweetener for food and drinks in ancient times. It was so important, some parents started to name their children after bees. For instance, both Deborah and Melissa mean bee in Hebrew and Greek, respectively. They produce their honey from the nectar of flowering plants. Although the honey is produced and stored for their use, its sweetness has always appealed to both humans and other animals. They are also considered an edible insect in some countries, while others believe their products can be used as an alternative medicine. This branch of alternative medicine is often referred to as apitherapy. Although the claims of apitherapy haven't been supported by evidence-based medicine, it is believed to be able to treat cancer. What is the importance of the bee to human existence? Our lives and the world as it is today would be a much different place if bees didn't exist. While you may see them as mere flying insects, darting from one flower to another during warm weather, they are actually more than that. They play an important role in maintaining life on our planet. Should they become extinct, our planet will be in serious trouble because they are an integral part of most ecosystems. Just as trees are essential to filter and make available good air for our survival, so bees are vital to our survival by pollinating the plants to provide the food we need and pollinating many of the trees and flowers, which serves as a habitat for other animals in our ecosystem. Some of the reasons why we need them for our healthy existence are for food. Wondering how bees serve as a source of food? Well, it's widely acclaimed that bees play a key role in 1 out of every 3 bites of food we eat. Hence, we owe many thanks to this underappreciated yet amazing insect for the availability of food we eat. Many of the agricultural foods, fruits, and vegetables, both domestic and imported, require pollination, and bees to play a vital role in the pollination of these crops. Some of the foods that will no longer be available to us should bees cease to exist or pollinate our agriculture crops include watermelon, apples, almonds, cherries, cranberries, blueberries, cucumbers, asparagus, and broccoli, amongst others. Honey, which is produced by bees to feed their colonies during the cold winter months, is also considered as a sweet snack by humans and other animals. Hence, it has been harvested as food for thousands of years. For pollination, do you have a favorite food or flower? If yes, then you should take a bow in appreciation to our insect friend. As earlier stated, bees are beneficial to our existence because of their pollination services. They help to provide food in the form of fruits, berries, nuts, leaves, and seeds. Pollination is the transfer of pollen from the male part of the flower, anther, to the stigma, which is the female part of the flower. When both meet, a plant seed, nut, or fruit is formed. While some plants are self-pollinated, others depend on other animals and wind pollination. However, the majority of efficient and effective pollination in plants can be attributed to the work of bees. Pollination is basically reproduction in plants, and without help from pollinators such as bees, 1/3 of our staples would no longer be available. To contribute to economic growth, many, and maybe even you, will only consider something valuable if it is being assigned monetary value. True, right? Many attempts have been made to quantify and assign monetary value to the contribution of bees to the food crop industry, but it has proven difficult. However, in 2008, according to the British Beekeepers Association, honeybees made a significant contribution to the £165 million annual generation by the UK economy. Also in 2010, according to the American Beekeeping Federation, honeybees contributed US $40 billion per annum to its economy. The contribution of bees to the important task of pollination is, however, not easy to quantify. In tandem with pollination, bees contribute to the economy by providing an income for beekeepers and their families through the sales of goods and services such as honey, wax, and pollination services. It also provides income for suppliers of beekeeping equipment. All these culminate in the growth of the economy. For biodiversity, another importance of bees to the existence of life is providing attractive habitats for other animals, such as birds and insects, by promoting floral growth through pollination. The pollination of flowers and trees by bees are beneficial to the environment. They have contributed to the enrichment of gardens and landscapes, ensuring beauty and plant biodiversity. What really is honey, and what is it used for? Honey is a sweet liquid made by bees from the nectar of plants. It is widely used as a sweetener in foods. It is also being used as medicine by many. It's useful for treating skin conditions, burns, cuts, soothing sore throats, and suppressing the urge to cough. It is also being used for many other conditions, but no good scientific evidence to support most of these uses. Although honey has a wide range of benefits, it is still a form of sugar, and as such, it should be taken moderately. It is even recommended that infants under a year old should not consume honey. Why does honey last long? Have you ever found a lost bottle of honey, maybe in an old box, and discovered it still looks solid and good? Ever wonder why it hasn't gone bad? We've got answers for you. Honey, if stored properly, can stay for decades and even longer. History has it that some archaeologists found honey thousands of years old in an ancient Egyptian tomb, and it was found to be still good. Real honey, as stated by the National Honey Board, can stay stable for decades and even centuries when stored in a sealed container. The reason behind the longevity of honey lies in its biological makeup. Due to its sugar content and low pH, as well as its bee-making process, organisms responsible for food spoilage cannot survive in honey. However, for it to last long, it has to be natural and properly sealed. Beeswax and its uses. Many do not know about beeswax, but it is probably a more important resource than honey. It is a byproduct of the honey industry that has been used for many useful purposes. Its waxy properties make it a good sealant for moisture. When used to coat a fabric or leather, it helps keep moisture out, but when used on skin or wood, it helps to keep moisture in. It has also been used as a good lubricant. Its non-toxic and edible nature makes it a good preservative and seal on cheeses. Beeswax, which is mostly known as hardened oil, is made from the natural secretion of bees and is found in the honeycombs. Imagine life without bees, honey, and beeswax. Should all the bees in the world drop dead one day, planet Earth would never be the same. Here are some scenarios that would confront humans should bees and its products go extinct. There will be no honey supply. We would face financial challenges, food scarcity, scarcity of dairy products, lack of cotton, and loss of crops. Without bees and their products, we would not be where we are today. Our economy will be badly affected as major industries would be hit. Next time you see a bee, make sure to preserve them and not harm them. And it's a wrap. If you enjoyed watching this insightful video, be sure to leave a like and drop your views in the comments section. Also, subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on post notification, as we've got tons of interesting videos like this for your education and entertainment. Until next time, see you!